So we've just done Tech on Air here at 3FM, and now it is time for this month's Tech Extra, where we let you see the products that we were talking about. Now, in a world first, we have no phones.
Yay.
No phones at all. We brought 2 Apple products in, and that is the new iPad and the HomePod as well. Now, Callum, you were telling us about the iPad.
Yep.
So this is, Apple have discounted this by a little bit of money, geared more at the educational market.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So let's have a look. You brought the gold one with us. So
Yep.
get that unboxed. Let's have a look what's in the box.
Okay, so in true Apple fashion, the device straight away right at the forefront. And as I said, true Apple fashion, you got the accessories. So your standard 1 meter lightning cable and your charging brick, and very, very minimalistic instructions.
Yeah. And no headphones.
No headphones, no.
And people always seem to be a bit shocked with an iPad when they open it up and there's no headphones.
Yeah.
They never have they?
No, but I don't know why. I was convinced, I think, when I bought my first one, that it did come with headphones, and people were like, oh, you don't. It kind of looks like a regular iPad, doesn't it?
Yeah, very, very much the same design as we saw back in 2017.
It's got a Retina screen.
It does, yeah. So nice 9.7 inch Retina screen. So lovely display on it. Perfect for obviously viewing all your photographs and things like that.
Yeah.
Nice, obviously, coming back home, and if you do have an iPhone and you're locked into that ecosystem, all your photos and videos and things like that, if you were, say, to go on holiday, sync between all your devices, so you can easily pull up your photos straight away from all of your other devices within your Apple range.
Okay.
So.
And who would you say this particular? I know, obviously, we said educational, but
Yeah.
this iPad is probably more for your casual user instead of your business user, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Just the kind of device that you want just laying around in your house that it's just there for you to pick up straight away.
Right.
The kind of thing that, obviously if you're just not wanting to be on your phone when you're at home, you want that little bit more real estate screen-wise. So easily just to pick up and use whilst you're at home.
Okay. Let's move away from the iPad and onto the HomePod, which we were talking about. Now, obviously, size-wise, let's have a look at this thing. I should have really brought an Amazon Echo in so we could look at the size, but it is a solid speaker. What we thought we'd do is basically show you the HomePod, because at the minute it's just a little bit unassuming. You've got the screen on the top of it, so I'm going to connect it to my phone. So let's watch how this all works. Right, so we're going to show you how we would set up the HomePod with your Apple device. As you can see, it just comes up on screen. Hit setup. You can choose whereabouts you would have it. We'll just say the office. Agree your terms and conditions. And then you just transfer your settings, which allows the HomePod onto your Wi-Fi network and configures it with your music as well.
To get my attention, say, "Hey Siri." Let's try it. Say, "Hey Siri, what can you do?"
Hey Siri, what can you do?
I can do lots of things, like turn on the lights, give you a news update, and tell you about the weather. Now you try. Say, "Hey Siri, play some music."
Hey Siri, play some music.
Playing all songs, shuffled. Remember, anytime you have a question, just say, "Hey Siri."
So there you go. That is it. From unboxing it, putting it there, and pairing up with the phone. And obviously on the top, you can control the volume. So we want to turn the music off. So that is the HomePod. Obviously, it does say that you need Apple Music, but if you wanted to stream any sort of music from your iMac, from your iPhone, from your iPad, you can do that via AirPlay as well. There's a couple of things coming up with this, which is AirPlay 2.
Yes, that's correct.
Which they've talked about, and the ability to make it a stereo.
Stereo speakers, yes.
So you need to buy another one.
Yeah, okay. Why not?
Apple are just on the money with this, aren't they?
Bang on, aren't they?
Yeah, but the speaker array, which you obviously can't see because there's a mesh covering this, there's speakers right the way around this.
Yeah, full 360 sound comes out of this speaker.
Right.
Which is an incredible sound.
Okay, and if you have a look at the bottom, as like there is so much weight in this. So that's obviously where the bass comes out of the bottom. It's a good, solid speaker. And do you think they'll reduce the price?
Not for a good while. I
Not
think
for a good while.
They need to make some money on it, don't they?
Yeah. So that is the HomePod, which you can have loads of these. Like one of the things that we haven't shown you is the fact that you can put this in a room and acoustically it will set up the best sound.
Yes, that's correct. It's got microphones in it to listen to the sound feedback. Also, it's designed as a multi-room speaker.
Right.
So you can put it in different rooms and have different songs playing in different rooms.
And like you said before, the uptake of this has been really good in store.
Yeah.
So I think it's one of those things, I could crank up the volume and let you listen to it here, but it's not going to sound like it would. So go down to Manx Telecom and check out the new Apple HomePod.
Yes, that's correct. We've got it on display.
Okay, perfect. There you go. That rounds off this month's Tech Extra. Craig, Callum, thank you both.
Thank you,
very
Jason.
much. Thank you.
And we'll catch up with one or both of you in around about a month's time.
Yes, you will.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Cheers.